Okay, great. I was at a concert by the Mex, and it was in between sets. And
Well, my bass player told me. And I punched him in the face.
I was asleep. Just just asleep. I got a phone call, and it really.
This character, who we always see at the concerts, came up to me and said, "Did you hear that John got shot and killed?"
I punched him right in the kisser. I said, "You take that back. That did not happen."
I didn't even. I didn't know I was. I still don't even feel like I'm awake.
So when he said that to me, I just said, "Oh yeah, right, sure, yeah." And after the show, I got in my car and turned it on, and the radio was on, and they were playing John's songs without saying anything, and I knew at that point that it was true.
My first reaction was, it didn't seem real. It just didn't seem like something that would be, anytime there's something that bizarre, I mean, I think pretty much anyone you just reject, it doesn't seem like it.
Well, first thing I did is I got on the phone and I called New York. Finally, I got through. Had a long talk with his wife. And actually, it wasn't that long. Actually, it was a pretty short call.
We were on tour in New York, and I actually ended up staying at his apartment with he and his old lady. I really didn't like his old lady. She didn't like me.
Yeah, we had the solo project that was well defined. We were, in fact, just Thursday we were this next Thursday we were gonna go in the studio for the first time on that. And
well, John's contribution is self-evident in the music world. Incredible innovator. Really, I think we have to say the driving force behind his band. Then maybe it's less acknowledged, his contributions to our culture in the political realm. I mean, as an expatriate living in the USA, doing as much as he did to try to radicalize youth culture, and the heat that he caught for that. I mean, hounded by the FBI, the CIA, I think maybe even the Mafia was behind some of the harassment that he had. Shows really what an important and seminal figure he was in American politics, too.
He played like an angel. His fingers had little points on them when he played. It was just effortless.
listening to John's music made people feel like they had a little bit of power.
God, if I could just have it on film the way he was when he was just with the guys, because he just loved being with the guys. And of course his wife objected to everything, but she couldn't do anything because she was in New York. So we didn't give a shit. We just did Hollywood. We called ourselves the Pirates, and we would just go bar hopping. We'd hit every place in town, the Whiskey, Raji's, Cat and Fiddle, Zaytars. I can't even think of all the places that we used to just have as haunts. And we got thrown out of a few bars.
Is that when you and John had that famous Tampax incident?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think I still have that somewhere.
John was just a really heavy genius, right up there with Beethoven and Bach and Miles and all these guys. Incredible instrumentalist, a real range of talents, could play anything, really. He did this ocarina solo one time. It was just mind-blowing.
Hearing John's music made me. It was as if that's if I could write music, that's the music that I would write.
Actually, a lot of people, who read my articles in the magazine or who read my book might not know, but I come from a classical background. Rock was not my first love, and I actually thought rock was kind of beneath me until I found John and his band.
Oh, yeah. Up until then, I wanted to be a chef.
And I just, I felt an unusually strong connection to his music.
He just had so many outside forces. I don't want to say his wife, but I will say his wife because she just fucked with him and fucked with him and fucked with him and tried to steal his identity. And when he was here with us, I think that was maybe the last time he was really himself.
I guess I think about these things in a couple of different ways. First of all, it's a great personal loss for me because I considered John to be one of my closest personal friends.
I just loved everything about the guy. And I want him back. I want him back now. I want to wake up.
I think one of the strongest things that would come out in John's music was respect for the lives of the people who were listening to the music.
Of course, people always appreciated John's songwriting, and it was great, and his vocals too, but really as an instrumentalist, that's where I think his genius will show in the end. I loved his playing, and God knows I loved his guitar.
And I just loved his guitar.
Yeah, you loved his ass too.